What are some of the haunting voices, screams that you've heard?
Experiences I've had. Basically, I started exploring this mine for the mine exploration aspect, not seeking no paranormal or anything like that. And I've been down probably 11 times, and it was only when I came home and watched my footage back that there was clear voice. At one time, for example, I went on my own, and there was another voice, clearly wasn't my own, a very deep voice that was talking, and that sort of got my interest, or raised my attention level to the paranormal aspect, because it's a really creepy place, isn't it, Antonio, for a start?
Oh yeah.
And basically all I've seen in there is a patch of black flying across the passage. Not a shadow man, I'm not claiming that, 'cause it wasn't, just a patch of black passed really fast from one side to the other. And then when I went back last time, there was 5 of us, and we all went with this new awareness that the were clear voices what weren't mine. So we went sort of ghost hunting, so to speak, and we was calling out to make its presence known and such. And that's when all 5 of us we'd heard funny noises on the way in before that, but we all heard like a, we'd not do the noise, it's quite embarrassing, but like a wailing stroke scream, which is not a normal mine noise.
No.
And we all just stood there with jaws open, like, yeah, just what on earth was that? And the thing is, there's only one way in and out, and it was coming from the way in.
Yeah.
So as it turned out, we went further into the mine. But
should be fun if we can record any of these sounds or voices or noises.
I say let sleeping dogs lie, you know what I mean? If she's asleep, let her sleep.
Well, she's always awake 24/7. She's 24/7.
She never sleeps, Eric.
Yeah.
Chava. Well, basically where we are going to explore, as Rob has said, there has been a few sightings.
It's on the Ghost website as well, isn't it, online?
Yeah, and voices and screams heard. I personally, having been here over 25 times, I have to say I have only heard what sounded like human whispering. It was like a man and a woman having a conversation. It was, and I couldn't make out what they were saying.
Yeah, probably a domestic.
Having a domestic, yeah. So what that's telling me is, was it real human voices? Was it maybe the water making a sound? I'm not gonna make any judgments on what it is. We're just gonna hopefully expose whatever we find, and then each one of you guys can make your own judgment, you know. Yeah. Okay, cheers. It's all right. You know what this is telling me? It's telling me underground is going to be really flooded. I've never seen it go over the path like this.
I'm not trying to put the kibosh on it, but you think, well, with the severe
what are your worries?
Weather. Worries? I've not got me snorkel.
You need to be the responsible adult.
No, that'd be stupid.
That's not going to happen.
No, it's not going to happen.
Have you got your swimming certificate from school?
Swimming certificate?
I've got a rubber ring in this bag with me.
It's a rubber ducky.
And my little floats, my arm floats.
A rubber dog, yeah.
I've got some arm floats with me as well.
That brings what we all went on that mean? Because that would give us big safety reasons. I'm not the whole thing yet. Was that all it was? Yeah. I don't see the reason. Yeah, it was really hard to get through.
Wow.
Yeah, the wind was good.
Have a look.
Wasn't it intricate waterworks?
Oh yeah. If you get a bit closer, step on there.
Wow.
Where you're looking ahead is an old lead mine basically.
Yeah.
Yeah?
That looks like clay, doesn't it?
Yeah, yeah. It's still that Yeah, clay. The settle basically here.
Oh, glove there.
Here you are. There's a switch box there. Switch it on, see what happens.
I ain't switching anything on. Look at this.
Yeah.
Jumper.
Over there, can you see over there? That's where Taubad all lead miners, all that. Yeah.
Wow.
1800s lead miners, man.
If there's any spirits, can you make your presence known? Maybe you died in this mine. Maybe you're in pain, let us know. Can you make a noise? It's water, it's all water so far, and there's nothing abnormal at the minute. But let's just, I'd say we'll just have a bit of... Can you make your presence known? Dip some lights a bit if we can, just to get that, that's it. Can you make your presence known? Not saying there's anything. Just you have to, if we want to anything, you'd have to get a bit of time out there. Can you make your presence known? Just all be quiet for a minute.
Oh, I heard something.
Trust me, like what we heard was like a lot more intense. Like.
So the thing is, what I'm hearing is, it sounds like distant children.
Yeah, or a distant like.
But it could be actually just the water.
Yeah, it could be. Yeah, it probably is at this point. Yeah. But to catch activity, we've just got to repeat this basically. Just keep quiet, and you'll know when it's not water. Trust me. Felt just every chance it's going to come from that way where it just come from. That's where it came from last time. It was a bit further up. Can you make your presence known?
Water droplets.
Do you think it's the power of suggestion, Eric?
It is at the moment.
Well, let's be quiet again. Let's give it another word.
Yeah, put your light on, your hand light as well.
What, this one?
Yeah, and light ahead as you go. Yeah, perfect.
Or going over the rocks or through that door?
Just go in through that door. You'll have a look at something really cool.
Generator. Just go round.
Keep going. You'll see. This was a kind of an electric control room, was it? So
Yeah. All fuses.
yeah, with all the old fuses.
Oh wow. Little roof through there. You seen that?
Yeah. That actually, can't remember where it goes. Oh yeah, I know where it goes. We're gonna go past it anyway.
Quite a tight little rock there.
Huh? That's what it was from 300 million years ago.
Such a shame that this bit's so dangerous, because you need to go past this to get to all the goodies, don't you? This way.
Yeah.
Obviously,
Oh my God, it's collapsed way further. I didn't remember that it had collapsed.
No, it's collapsed more.
It's getting worse and worse. It'll get to one point that it will be impossible to pass.
There's
basically
a certain bit of this, Antonio, where you can stand further up, probably about 30-40 metres, and it looks like all the passage is full, and there's just a gap at the top left-hand side.
Yeah.
That's where we've got to go now.
No.
The first pole one, the box metal on the left. Don't grab that.
Here, pass me the light. Pass me that light.
I see the pole. Oh, shit. Hey! Yeah.
That wasn't too bad, was it?
No. Bit too late now for that.
Yeah, it's a little comfort.
Yeah. Oh, sugar.
Oh!
No trouble then.
Come back to me a bit and have another go.
That's going to be the outtakes, isn't it, Tom?
You nearly fell in that water, did you? Look at that water. Just look at the stream.
I know, I've seen
Look
it.
at that water. Just look at it now, so I'll get you on camera so people can see what it's like.
So it's deep, it's like the top of my wages in the middle.
That'd be your thighs, that'd be your upper thighs, that, in the middle.
Yeah.
Is that deep or what, Eric? You nearly fell.
Do you know what's it? A little bit.
All this white stuff, the fungus, you know, they're growing. Have you seen the white stuff on the top?
Yeah.
They're actually fungus. In some mines, they look like cotton candy, actually.
Wow.
They're like small trees.
How often do you think people coming in here? Not very regular visitors, is it? It's quite.
It's seen all these old little goods and things.
Didn't it?
Eric?
Okay.
Yeah.
Eric, you ready?
Hold on. Just
So,
trying to press these two.
to be honest, you can cancel it if you want. Bottom of the third ladder and illuminate the ladder. If you have it facing up, let me set it up for you. Pass me the weight light a minute. Just so you've not got it in your hand. If we do that, look, and then just face it up like that, it lights the ladder up. Do you know what I mean?
Oh, yeah, I see, yeah.
Up you go. What's your rucksack? You need to get close to the ladder.
Yeah.
Otherwise it gets you stuck. Hey?
Because I've got the work light in my hand. It's actually pushing me out.
Want him lighting up?
Yeah, just a bit.
Right, ladder 3.
Okay.
If you stand back here where this torch is on.
Yeah. Watch.
Hey, listen, when you're at the top of the ladder, don't step on the wood.
No,
You have to step on the metal beam or you'll go through the wood, perhaps. Just let him know, you know, Eric, let Eric know.
Yeah, I'm going to
Like you, what's the other guy's name? Eric and
Tom.
Tom, just you find the metal beam for Eric and make sure he puts his foot on that, mate.
Yeah, keep lighting him down, that's cool. Sorry, Eric. Watch your light, Rob, just a second.
Do you want me to get the work light pointing downwards?
No, it's good. No, it's good. Just go. Go. Oh, cool. Wow. Is that cool or what, man? Eh? That's cool. It's a tipping card, you see. They used to tip, obviously, all the mineral load down the tipping shafts. They used just gravity to get it down to the lower levels, all the ore that they were mining. That's so cool. Well, 40 feet down, sort of 12 meters. It's an ore chute basically, so with then tipping cars whatever run along here, this level, we'll stop here loaded with ore, tip them over, and obviously gravity just does its job, goes down to added level and comes straight out of the mine. Yeah. Cool, isn't it?
Yeah. I don't think we're going to put this on there.
There you are.
Don't put oil in there.
Vehicle basically. Yeah.
Oh, cool. You said that wasn't here last time.
Not in that position,
Yeah.
you know, not. You know, Antonio, I always thought that this cart here was closer to the corner, but obviously I'm wrong, but I always had the recollection that the car was more that way.
Unless they moved it around a bit, I don't know.
Yeah, I seem to have a memory of my name taking the photo.
Oh, watch out.
We've got to get him on with full light forward. We've got
Yeah, that's it.
Wow.
That lights up well, doesn't it?
Oh yeah, it does.
Brilliant. It looks eerie, doesn't it? The way that's draped.
Should we dim light a little bit and have a listen on this level? Not that I'm up to go, sorry level. How many farm up to just carry on there?
I think
What's the
if
time
we...
now? I'm just wary of time.
We're alright.
Well, you're alright, you've got the weekend off, I'm working.
Yeah. If you fall and injure yourself, we'll take you back.
Yeah.
Come out, have a while.
Whoa, that's a bit
what?
become dislodged, isn't it?
There's a lot worse parts of mine, isn't there? To be fair.
Look at that.
That's ready to fall on your head.
Let's get ready to tumble.
Have you looked over your head?
Yes, I am.
You what, mate?
It's not inside.
Yeah. There's a lot worse parts of mine.
Is this dodgy or what, Eric?
Oh, I'm not bothered.
Hey?
Would you want to lie under it?
Does it look like it's ready to fall on your head? That's grandma's cloth, isn't it?
Yeah. So it used to be an outing for the family.
Yeah. Right, next set of flowers comes,
Look at that vicious anaconda there.
and Rob's gonna
I'll leave way if you like.
Rob's gonna run through what to do on this one.
Right, yeah, this is a set of 5 ladders. It's 90 feet in total, these ladders, like I was just saying. So, basically, if you can, put your helmet light up, but you wouldn't. And just be careful. I'm wondering, I might put this in my backpack if someone will come up onto here.
Yeah.
And then, just so it's, I've got both hands basically.
Yeah.
If you would just lift the flap on my backpack and put it securely in, so that there I want to hitting the person below.
I feel like I'm going backwards here.
Is this vertical or what?
Yeah. Actually, Coco. So this and the one you're going up now, Rob, are the most dangerous, yeah?
No, let's do what's happening.
Hey up, you're up the first set now. That's a long set of ladders, we're on the third one. And there's another 3 more to go, like these long ones.
Ooh, it's a long way down.
Isn't it just?
Ooh.
Cool, he's up. Right, before you step on this staging, I'm gonna move away, okay?
Yeah, no
Because
problem.
this might not take the way of us two, might do, might not. We don't want it collapsing the way.
No, we do not mind.
Yeah, what more so to drive, probably to drive the machine, so yeah, to circulate the air maybe as well. Shall I light it down? Long way in it.
So to the screen.
I think he's the one that was shouting out,
To
yeah.
the lollipop lady. He should be schooling this mine, doesn't he?
Does she look like the lollipop lady?
Yeah. She'd watch out for passing carts, you see. Because they used to get children working in mines, didn't they?
Yeah?
Yeah.
Good point.
Lollipop lady. Evening, Mom.
Hear me now, brother.
Hear me now.
Oh, this is where it's gonna get dodgy if we carry on, but we're not gonna carry
Well,
on.
what's this way when I'm going? Now that we're going this way, what is this?
It's all collapsed, basically.
Right, is it, sorry?
It's all collapsed.
Is it? Right.
It goes for a bit really dodgy over timbers and
They will allow them to
on the boulders.
Go for it.
Yeah, but it's
Pop out any time.
a real mess, this.
Yeah, I just rubbed it off his flap, so now look through where I'm going.
Yeah, shine it down a bit.
Sorry.
Yeah.
One minute, I'll put you on the best light.
Yeah. Yeah. You see,
Wow.
you can go for a bit, but it dies
It
eventually.
clears up a bit, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Further down, but it's getting through that bit.
Yeah. It's not worth it. For what we're gonna see, we're gonna see the best bits of the mine, basically. The workshop. This place is unreal, hermano. Oh yeah. These are the 5-ton carts or tops, yeah. 5-ton tops.
Oh, there's all there.
This is from the 80s or even earlier, probably. Yeah. Cool, innit?
Oh yeah, like there's your outline.
Yeah.
Yes, that's your outline, that's where you there's a fixing that you'd have, so you'd basically have a pipe with a little with a circle on the outside of it, and you put it on one way and it'd have a little groove, and you turn it and lock it,
Yeah.
and it'd stay in like that, and like this, just like this.
Yeah. Oh yeah. You can see the locking system there. Lead mines. So this predates all the modern stuff by 100 to 100 years, right? So just imagine the old lead miners would have come from top surface, digging shafts down through the vein and working along the mineral vein and leaving all these
Yeah, you can see
holes and cavities behind.
If you stand where I am, you can get it on camera there, look. Take a step back and you get it.
Yeah, that's old man's
Goes
workings.
as well, I bet actually 30 foot or more with this from where I'm stuck.
Yeah,
You say you've been down that one, have you?
I've been down there, it's running. And I'm gonna show you where it cuts through on the main level. We found the cutting of this old lead mine level into the main level.
Well, I'm sure to press the accelerator or brakes.
Light in front of you, Eric, yeah, that's it. Light in front of you, yeah. Perfect. And just getting a cool perspective from here, that's all.
They'd use that.
Well, I don't know if
Take that back, but he wouldn't be in the sacrilege, wouldn't it?
it would.
An
Little.
old-fashioned phone.
Yeah, like a mindful.
Oh, it's a shame when people do
Yeah,
that.
it is, it's disgraceful.
It's
What's
just-
the point? It's worthless.
It is sacrilege.
Well,
Yeah, look at
there's
those old
cans.
Pepsi cans.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Proper
Yeah.
70s.
An iron, Tango or something.
Ginger beer, Irish
Yeah, just
ginger
be
beer.
careful.
Go have a
There's
look.
claps in this build structure.
Go in, Eric, have a look. Go down memory lane.
She's waiting for you. Banshee.
Screaming banshees there sat.
She must have nicked it shop tonight. Must have.
Yeah, there's multiple bottles here as well, so someone's been doing the same route as us recently. But yeah, that's proper vintage, that, isn't it? Look at those. That's just the wash stuff. Yeah, this is obviously where they rested, wasn't it?
There's a winch shocking actually, not that. Big winch. Is that 140?
A total of 130 foot down.
So that's all the ladders we've climbed, basically.
Yeah, basically.
So if I light up, Antonio, we're going to see if we can shine all the way to the bottom and
Yeah.
then top.
Look at this, man. Look at the lift shaft. Look at all the gear that's left. It's madness, isn't it?
Yeah. Beautiful, isn't it? Like a preserved museum, isn't it?
Yeah.
For Mary Celeste, isn't it?
Yeah, that's the job.
130 foot, right?
So how's it drop?
So I'll just
Zero
turn it
down.
down. I'll turn it down and say, or if anybody else wants to, you know, make it.
Because of corrosion.
And I'd only stand on the edge bars personally, right?
So this goes down, a straight vertical drop, 130 foot, yeah?
Am I lighting that for you, Ted? Can you
Yeah.
actually film that?
Yeah, I am filming it, yeah.
Can you film all the way to the bottom with that camera without lighting? That's what I want to say. Probably not.
We will, but I know there's another place where we can film it.
Antonio, what were
We went down one of these shafts, not this shaft, the other shaft we went
What does that
down.
do above then? What's that about? Just a bit above.
Right, shine it up. Right up. The lights would have been, you know, really good to keep the spirits up.
Is this like a chute? That's curved. Is that like a chute?
This is another, this is yeah, this would have been a chute shaft basically.
Take the waste down, or actually
The waste or the actual material that they mined, yeah, it would have been the material
curved,
they
isn't
mined.
it? Yeah.
Yeah, that drops straight down.
You bet you'd have had fun with that sliding down.
Yeah. 130 foot down this. We have descended here.
What's this then?
We have abseiled this one.
What is it?
You've abseiled down there?
Yeah, yeah.
What's it do? How deep is it? And where's it going?
It's 130 foot.
Is it, because when you're on that bottom flood,
130 foot. It drops down. You know the level next to the
Wow, look at
you
that.
know the first day level where all the switch gear is. That you said this
Yeah.
connects to the flooded level. If
Yeah.
you follow that flooded level, it will take you to the bottom of
yeah, I've
this.
been down there. I've been down there, yeah.
Oh, put your lights on now. Look at that. Fuck me. Look. You at that angle. You come here. And look at that.
I can't show all the way to the bottom, mate.
It narrows though.
Yeah.
Still going there.
130 foot. Totally filled in basically.
Where
Yeah.
did it go? Did you go down the side? Because that was slopped in.
It looks like it, but it doesn't really.
It does, but it doesn't really.
It does if you
mean
can
you're
remove all the
talking-
waste. If you were to remove all the waste rock, oh, I thought I fell then.
You thought there was a drop behind you then?
God.
There is one here, so where is it?
Tony was bricking it live on film.
What was this
Yeah.
then? Was this to pull the carts? Did they not have an electric tram up here? They had this wind system or something under?
There would have been a sort of motors, yeah, and a compressed air motor system to
Pull them back
pull them back, yeah, by cable. Oh, it's still got spring in it. Still moves. Spring is in good condition. Not so much that side.
Condition.
Here's
Why
Johnny.
don't you start digging that shaft out? You can do it at weekends.
So the batteries would have been sat here.
Right.
You know, there is a mine.
There's power into the round corner, is it? Or that's where power come up through into that round corner, isn't it?
There is another mine called actually Lady Wash. I've been in, but the way in is a long way through a drainage level. It's a mile long, so it's hell. But when you get there, you see the actual original batteries sat on them.
Right.
They're like big, massive metal boxes,
Yeah. Yeah, there must have been.
in yellow, and about this tall, honestly.
That's adding to the toxicity of the water.
Yeah.
This the old fibre as well. That's bleeding. Still got the sand in it. See the fibre there? Still got the sand in it.
Madness, isn't it?
Madness.
This is probably the best part of mine, to be fair.
I think so.
Where is it? The direct wood chip on the hill. Yeah, but what's this in the car? Exactly the thing. And that's the really good condition one, isn't it, Antonio? That's probably the best condition one I've seen in here. Yeah. Like a cold wood, isn't it? Yeah. Well, even then it's quite
Right, Eric, take a look at this. Side drips over the little grains of sand, and they roll over. They develop in exactly the same way that an actual pearl would develop inside of an oyster.
Wow.
The calcite coats the actual grain of sand and makes it bigger and bigger and bigger. See, let me show you second. You got a good camera there. Yeah.
No, I love this camera.
Good camera phone, eh?
Yeah.
process.
Look at this. All this calcite draping the walls. Yeah,
See,
that's the cutting of the old man level. So the old miners would have done that. But we're talking old miners, Eric, from the 1800s, you know. It's going back in time.
what can you see, Tom?
It's just managing to squeeze in, isn't it?
Have you got a torch with you? Yeah, if I light up, can you see? Bloody hell, he's done it.
If you're up for that, mate, I'd go the first bit of the mine there, where there might be a shaft to surface there. Well, I've read
I mean, it's probably run in, but you can see that
Get me a white cloth.
you'll probably see pig marks, and you'll see a lot of pig marks and maybe soot marks from the miners' lamps, you know.
I've just put that on my work, otherwise it's going to run out on your shoe. I know how long it lasts, that's all.
And
You mean
that
right above
big
our
rock.
heads? Right, let's go away.
Oh yeah,
That big rock, I reckon if I was to wobble it enough, I could pull it out.
yeah. But a lot of it
kind of
is.
scarpered down there a bit quick because I touched it and I was like, oh shit. And then whilst I was up there, I don't know if you heard it, but it sounded like a little bit of mud or something. I don't know if I kicked
Yeah,
it down.
it's a lot of stuff is run in, so
Yeah.
really for the purpose of exploration, it's
bad.
not worth it.
Fun though. Take those sweets. Always adds to the adventure.
Oh yeah.
I'm after passing my bag in, please, mate.
Oh, is this where we need to take the helmets off?
No.
And the rucksack, so.
this later.
Which one is it? Press and hold it. Oh no, it's a different torch. So sorry. If there's any spirits in this mine, you make them know. Scream! Woo! Come on!
Can you say the 40-foot is a bit more...
I haven't experienced in this passage, but
you said the 40
on the 40 level, I've heard experience definitely. Like murmuring, it just sounds like whispering of voices. That's what it sounds like.
the water, can't it? Because the way
Yeah.
it's curving.
Yeah, I am convinced it's the water, you know.